I'm here with Scott Rendell after this 2-1 away defeat here at Eastleigh in the Hampshire Senior Cup. Scott, we fall out of the Hampshire Senior Cup. What were your thoughts on the game?
Obviously, it's disappointing to lose the game. We didn't come here for any other reason other than win. Controlled much of the first half, lots of possession, got in some good areas. Wasn't quite ruthless enough with the final product. Didn't work the goalkeeper enough, especially the first half. And then a slow start from our side, with them obviously changing a little bit at half time, but we never started. We were still inside, and the things we spoke about were exactly the opposite to that. And that's the disappointing aspect of tonight, really, of you giving them a leg up, and fair play to them. Took the goals well, caused us a few problems when they went that way, but overall I think we had more than enough chances to either draw it or win it outright there. Obviously missing penalty, that happens, but taking the positives and looking at the positives, which all you can do right now is you're getting minutes into people's legs. You're getting Luke Bennett back from injury. I thought, by the way, was fantastic when he come on, missing such a big chunk already. He's worked hard. Hopefully he now stays fit. He's clear of all that because he can show, like he did tonight, the ability he has. Hish got another goal. Strikers need another goal. Keep going. I thought young Dylan Andrews, when he come on, was bright and sharp. So there's positives. You get minutes into everyone's legs, and now we look ahead to a massive game for us on Saturday.
Yeah, it was a bit of a different role for you today. You're mostly coaching from the sidelines. How did you find that?
I enjoyed it from a personal level, but obviously watching the game and losing, you just kind of want to go, and it was one of those. But I say it was a different aspect, something that I obviously wanted to do in however long time. But yeah, it was a good experience for me to take a result out of it, because obviously we're here to win a game, but being alongside there, listening to what goes on, how we're trying to do stuff, being part of it, taking a slightly different role, yeah, it was a positive thing for me as well.
Yeah, just touching on the game as a whole, we were pretty dominant in possession, but was it frustration from the sidelines we just couldn't convert those into goals?
I think it always is, and like you say, especially tonight, especially in the first half, as I said earlier, we had so much possession of the ball. We worked it very well from side to side majority of the time, worked the overloads, got into some really good areas, but we never had that final product. It wasn't ruthless enough, which you have to be, especially in any game really. And they stuck around, they hung around, stuck in the game. And that's how football changes. One goal changes everything. They get a massive lift, and like I said earlier, fair play to them, because they took the chances we didn't when we created them, or we didn't create enough clear-cut ones when we're in them areas, and they're the things we have to improve on game by game, session by session, week on week, because them things matter now, especially in the league. You step up a league, you have to start taking chances when you get them, because you might not get as many as you did last year, and we just got to be a bit more ruthless.
Yeah, behind the goal over to our left was a lot of Totton fans. What you've got to say to the sport?
Yeah, fantastic. Honestly, I sat there and said it's probably one of the loudest I've heard in an away game. I know it's literally just down the road, but a Hampshire Cup game, League Cup game, whatever it was. Yeah, so thank you very much. That was loud. That's what we need. Sitting here, obviously on the pitch is a bit different, but sitting here and hearing that, I generally thought that was their fans. And then I heard some Totton songs come out. I was like, wow, took you by surprise a little bit, and I don't mean that in a negative way, but yeah, they're going to be massive for us. Like everyone I think that's done an interview this year or spoke about, they're going to be huge home and away. We're going to have ups and downs. They're going to stick with us. They're going to drive us, and they're going to carry us across the line in a few games for sure. Hopefully one of them is Saturday. It's a massive game for the football club. So we're going to need their backing. I'm sure we'll get it like we do every game that we go to, home and away. And then hopefully Saturday we can send them home with a victory.
Okay, thank you, Scott.
Cheers, thank you.